Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and I'm back with the journal that my friend Evie gave me when she was on a visit to Scotland, and we met up with Evie and her husband, and yeah, it looks a bit different now. There's a previous video where it was still untouched by, or nearly untouched. I had just made one or two entries about the bookstore, I think, and the church with the gargoyles, but I've added quite a lot to it since then, and I wanted to share with you, and so that Evie could see as well what I've added, and I hope she likes it. I hope she loves it as much as I do. So I've added some old kind of crocheted lace and a little bit of dyed fabric, and this piece was in the journal. It was part of the ephemera given to me with the journal, so I wanted to put that on the front cover. And then I've got a little bit of Harris tweed here, and love this life story because in here is all about places and that we go to in Glasgow and the surrounding district area. So I just thought, love this life story is quite apt, and I've put this these two on the front just to represent, although I wish I was that young, hubby and me and Millie the dog. Although this little Jack Russell is much smaller than Millie the greyhound. And I've added this little piece of Tim Holtz because it's pre-printed and it says Dispatcher T. Maguire. And although we're not T. Maguire, I just thought because it says Maguire, it just seemed appropriate. So I've added a closure as well, which is some sari silk ribbon. And I just stitched that on to that blue kind of, I think this is from kind of sofa fabric. It was in a wee job lot that I bought at a market once. It's that kind of, it's not velour, I can't remember what that's called. So I stitched that on just so that I had a wee closure. It's got a pocket here, and at the moment it's just got a nice piece of Happy Mail that I got from eBay just the other day, so I'm just keeping that safely in there just now. So let's have a flip through. I've made this pocket home just to represent the fact that this journal is all about things in my hometown city, and it's got some postcards that we picked up in a coffee shop in there, and a nice this came with the journal as well, and I'm just keeping some extra stickers that I pick up in there for the moment. So this pocket was made and on a piece of the kind of canvasy things, and then this was already part of the journal and I moved it to here because it represents home. This was a little house whatnot that Evie had made and was with the journal, so I hope she likes that I've moved it there. And I just added some ribbon and some lace and stitched a little bit, and then took it to my machine and stitched all the way around, and then just stuck it on because I couldn't stitch it onto the cover. This is the cover of a free booklet that we get every month that tells you what's on and whatnot, and I just liked this cover. This is from a coffee shop called French Monkey. They give away stickers, and a Grain and Grind is another coffee shop. You will see that there is a theme of coffee shops running all the way through this. I've added some tags to the pages because I like things that stick out, so I went through and I've just glued on some fabric tags because they wouldn't go through the machine, and some little bit of pom-pom trim there, so just some random coloured tags on the edges of some of the pages. I made this pocket. This is from a box that the donuts came from. The donut place is called Tantrum Donuts, and I've just journaled on the back of about the donuts. And we were also in a place called Wee Paris, so that's just recording our lunch in Wee Paris. Wild mushroom French toast, apple bacon maple pancakes, all yummy. Very busy with the ladies who lunch. It was very busy with a slightly older crowd, which is nice and quiet and sedate. Yeah, lovely moments. Here's French Monkey in Battlefield. The most dog friendly Millie gets salmon skins. They keep the skin from the salmon that they make to feed the dogs. And this is from Tantrum Donuts as well, made by people, not machines, born and raised in Glasgow. And under here, there is a photograph of the toll booth and the unicorn, which is Scotland's national animal. So a wee photograph on that page with a little bit of journaling there. And I don't think, no, that's just a tag that was in there already. This is another whatnot made by EB. Here is the bookshop, and this is the bookshop that I recommend to everyone to go to. And when Josephine was here a few weeks ago, we both went to the bookshop, and she was amazed to see that it actually does look like that. The books are piled high, but it's good to have a rummage in the bookshop. So here we are in the Brunch Club, and this is Millie looking at the dog menu to pick out what kind of puppuccino she wants. And this little Scotty dog was part of the ephemera that came with the book. And these are from napkins that you get in one of the coffee shops. And I just added this down the side here. This was a leaflet that was lying about, and I just liked all the illustrations and whatnot. They've obviously either had a school do it or somebody just drawing wee things. Look at the little bagpipes there, the little signs things. So it was just to advertise a day that they were having in Blackthorn. This is old, but I managed to dig it out from a box of souvenirs and things. We went to the Macintosh exhibition, which was in 2018. My goodness, I can't believe that was that long ago. But now it's found its spot. It was a bit dog-eared in the box, but this was by EB. Beautiful page there. A little receipt from a meal out. Duke's umbrella, lovely. And this was from a visit to the Kelpies. So I have written out a little bit of when we were at the Kelpies. And that lives in the paper bag that the postcards came in. I bought a couple of postcards. This is the Kelpies in the evening, all lit up from the inside. And that just flips out like that, so you can still see the whole of the paper bag with the Kelpies. The Kelpies are huge. They are the biggest statues, I think. I'm not sure if they're the biggest horse statues in the world, and it's as if they come out of the water, and it's just amazing. If anybody that comes to Scotland should go and see the Kelpies, you should look it up and have a look at the Kelpies online. This is just a postcard from the art shop that I go to quite a lot, and a little receipt from, as you might, the Fabric Bazaar. Still using old-fashioned written out receipts. I think it must be the only shop. I'm just looking up. Are you still? Yes, you're still with me. And we had our dinner once in this Spanish, dog-friendly Spanish tapas bar. I think that's some blank pages. Oh, there's a little whatnot tuck spot made by EB, and I've just stuck this little Wilson Street Pantry business card. We go there quite a lot, but the only thing about Wilson Street is you've got to book. You've got to book. It's very popular, but it's popular for a reason, because it's very good. Right, I think we're coming to, yes, the cathedral with the modern gargoyles. They wanted to replace their gargoyles, so they made some new ones, and they used some of the congregation as models for the gargoyles. And a little whatnot that's been added there, and another one. Evie's whatnots are gorgeous. Right, I think maybe I'm nearly done. I know there's something right here. So I don't know if you would know about tunnocks, but tunnocks tea cakes are famous in Scotland. It's like mallow inside a chocolate dome, and they make tunnocks, wafers and tea cakes and logs and things, biscuits. It's a famous Scottish biscuit. So I've just stuck this donut. I don't know actually where that came from. It must have been in a wrapper at some point. So I thought that was quite nice to just a nod to have stuck that on there. Just as a little coffee thing. And oh yes, on the back, I haven't done anything with the back page yet. That's just got that and a little button tag in there. So this was from a calendar, and it's afternoon tea, as you can see, but I've used it as a pocket because we went to the tea rooms, and it's, wait till I see, the Butterfly and Pig tea rooms, and they give you this little poem. Once upon a tea time on Bath Street lived a special little place for those to meet, to talk over tea about you, about me. The teacups are fancy and food's freshly baked. There's handmade delights and shelves fully caked. From afternoon tea to gluten-free, it's a magical place. Come visit and see. So I thought that was quite appropriate for the afternoon tea. Available for private dining and parties, christenings to birthdays, girls' night out to Mad Hatter's tea parties. And that's the Butterfly and the Pig. And then when you pay your bill, it says, well, the time has come for you to rub your tum and bid farewell to the Butterfly and the Pig. With trotters or wings, or with a ding-a-ling-ling, open our door and be a stranger no more, and welcome back to the tea rooms. And you get that with your bill. So I thought that was perfect in there. Afternoon tea. It's delicious. And yeah, so that's it so far. Still a few pages to fill in, but I'm really pleased with what I've done so far. A little bit of journaling, a little bit of memory keeping, and a little bit of decoration. And yeah, super happy with it. It sits nice on the shelf. It's a different size from all the other journals I've got, so it's nice to work on a slightly bigger page, especially when you've got like leaflets and, you know, in paper bags and postcards and things. You don't want to have to cut them down or fold them. So yeah. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that today, and that was something a wee bit different. If you did, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.